afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1557th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Good evening, traders. This 1557th video is coming to you on a Tuesday night for trading, Wednesday, December 21st, 2016. Now, we're getting close to the big day. We know we have a 3-day weekend coming. The holiday would be Monday. It is everyone's Christmas, Hanukkah, you name it, whatever you celebrate, enjoy every moment of it. But the markets are going to be closed on Monday. So we've got a little bit of trading left maybe this week, and then we'll see where that goes. Traders, I've got some info on the board we've got to go over, but before we go there, remember that futures trading is extremely risky, causes substantial financial loss. It's certainly not suitable for all traders. You must know this. Stay away from the markets if you don't have money to lose. Know that a stop is your best friend and always put them in first. If a stop is supposed to help you and you don't put it in, there is no way it possibly can. So make sure you put your stops in, whether you think they're going to work or not. They will help you out. Put your stops in. Let's move forward. So, on the board, a few topics. You've seen this already, but we must stay with it because that is what's going on in the markets now. As they morph into different formations, we follow them. It's like a live book that never ends. I love this stuff. A flag is a flag is a flag. We were using that in the ES until it's not. Remember? There was some talk, the markets are too high, whatever. And I came out with a video a couple of nights ago and said, flag's a flag is a flag until it's not, and we've got flags. Well, that flag, as you've seen if you've been to my website for the last few days, is either a traditional bull flag or a diamond. And in either case, if it's a diamond formation, then what you probably have read in books, if you've studied technical analysis in the past, if you've read just about anything in print, what they think out there, these, I don't know what you'd actually call them if they get this wrong and put it in print, but the people who write these books call the diamond a bearish formation. And I am here to tell you that that is so not right. I have tested this for years, and the diamond is generally a continuation pattern in whatever direction you were already going. So we've got a diamond inside of a flag, and that, of course, how do we not respect? Back to a flag is a flag is a flag until it's not. I'll show you a couple of charts on that. So we've got a green omni for the emini S&P, for the Russell, continuing forward. Thank goodness for this rally. You know, before we get to the chart segment, I get a lot of email. I get a lot of comments on my videos. And right before I prepared for this video that I'm filming, I received a comment on YouTube. Tamar, T-A-M-A-R. He decided to write to me, and his question was this. Hey, Oscar, do you think a sell-off in the markets will be postponed until next year because traders think that there's better potential in tax rates under the Trump administration? Is that why we're rallying? You know, the only thing I could say to that, because I'm a very technically oriented trader, and all of our projections are just that, projections off a chart, but what I can tell you is this. I think what we're seeing is what Trump might do rally. He's going to get in. He made all these promises. We absolutely believe him. I believe him. It looks like the country believes him. And yes, he may do some great stuff. And we're in some rally that has happened technically, of course, and the economy shows it's coming. But we've got this Trump addition to that rally, which probably will give us a little trouble after this point. Right now, it's the what Trump might do rally, and then when he gets in office, the realization is this. He will do everything he can, I'm sure, as quickly as he can, but there is no way to make Washington move like that. So the realization of what he wants to do and what he can do in time frames may make the market stumble a little. However, this is a rally that we're in now, and we'll deal with that when we get there. But that's my answer to you. I think that we're in a Trump rally, and let's all be careful after January 20th. We'll deal with it when we get there. So, traders, I'm going to show you a couple of charts right now. I think you'll find them really interesting. I'll speak to you in just a moment. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Okay, traders, so this is what I'm getting at with that continuation pattern, diamond pattern. Is it a flag? E-mini S&P daily bar chart. Interesting formation, right? It's got a nice flagpole, and that's either a flag, bull flag, or a diamond formation. And once again, as I mentioned in the video before this, many books that have been written have called that a bearish formation or a topping formation, and that is a continuation pattern, and it's exactly what I told you a couple of nights ago in my video. And I said, you choose, is it a diamond or a bull flag? That's where it was. This is what happened. Now put them together and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Look at this right here. That is what's happening already. The diamond is showing that it is a continuation pattern, and it's continuing higher. And we've got a bullish omni for tonight, so we are expecting more of the upside and a breakout from that formation. Remember, a flag is a flag is a flag until it's not. And you heard it from Oscar. A diamond formation, if it's a small one, is a continuation pattern and not a topping formation. Let's move along. Russell 2000. You think the S&P looks bullish? Look at how nicely it bounces from here. It looks like it wants to break out. If I drew the flag, you could see the pole here. I could draw the flag right in for you, right? You can imagine it. So this is kind of a flag, a little bit wacky, but that's a flag. There's the pole, and up higher we should go. And we're bullish for the Russell, at least for trading on the 21st. And then we've got this. The gold chart I've been showing you for I don't know how long now. I've been showing you the Oscarism known as the F flag. Inside the F flag, we have been building smaller traditional bear flags. I'll quickly point out just a couple of them. You had one there, and then it cracked. And then, you know, there's three of them right there. You can see them. Another. Look now. Inside of the F flag, you've got a bear flag traditional. Should be more downside for gold. Even if it rallies a little, it shouldn't go too far. Very interesting there, right? The sister to this that we've been looking at for a while has been bonds, but a note of caution here. I am not saying bonds have bottomed by any way, shape, or form, although that could be exactly what we're looking at, and here's why I see caution. The 200 bar moving average on the 30-year bond chart. We were in this for so long on the weekly chart, and every time we hit this, we bounced. You can see the circles there. And at some point, we got above OTAPMA, the Omni Trading Academy's proprietary moving average. And it stayed and stayed and stayed and stayed. Then when we broke below this, you started hearing from me about a new bear market maybe beginning. And it sure has dropped a lot from there, but look at this. It's at the 200. Last time it was here, it had a rally and never looked back. So let's just stop. A note of caution. I expect more downside, yes, but I also have a good pair of eyes when it comes to reading a chart. I say now we step back and see what that wants to do before we do any further selling in the bonds. If we crack it and settle below, the party and the hunt continues. If we bounce from here, we'll see where it wants to go. Just a note of caution, we are still bearish until this proves to be a reason to be cautious. Traders, thanks for tuning in. I will see you at livewithoscar.com. So you've seen the charts, and now you've got my technical reasoning behind these guys going higher, at least, if not the whole gang. Traders, this lesson I hope helps you that it is actually a continuation pattern when you get a diamond, if they're small. You know, if it's a huge topping diamond, another story, but this is a small little diamond which kind of fits into a flag or vice versa. That's bullish. Continuation pattern. A flag is a flag is a flag until it's not. You gotta love that. Traders, there is one seat left open at my Omni camp. This will be held here live in Las Vegas, February 9th through the 14th. If you would like to hold that one seat, if you want to be the seat holder, come to livewithoscar.com, fill out your Omni camp application, and I will call you and question you and see if you qualify for that seat. All right, traders, so oddly enough, I got a couple of, I found out that there's maybe more than one, but there's an outfit out of Australia They claim that they have some affiliation to the OMNI, and when I put out my trades, they do this or they do that, and it's part of Oscar. Let me tell you right now, looking right at the camera, I am an absolute standalone organization. The people who work with me and for me, that is it. That is who we are. No one is affiliated with me out there any way, shape, or form. If people are telling you that, it is total BS. Call me or write to me with their information and I will confront them immediately. Standalone here, it's the best way to fly because then I get to read the analysis off the charts the way it's supposed to be. No outside opinion, no outside anything. That's why I am standalone and will remain that way. All right, traders, that's about it. Again, if anybody claims that they're with me, you call me and you let me know that it is me. If you don't hear from me, it's not happening. All right, traders, so it's time for me to get out of here. It's going to be slow now for the rest of the week. After the holidays, you will start to see videos coming from me quite often. So get ready to work hard. You know, when the new season starts, the new year starts, a lot of traders come out of the woodwork. And the first 3 or 4 months are very busy. Be ready for the busy because I sure will be. Come on down to livewithoscar.com. Grab a free membership. Come into my live chat room. I will see you there. Remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do, in my opinion, to keep those emotions at bay is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. I hear you giggling out there, Mikey. Emotions are out. Rock and roll, traders. I'll see you shortly. Remember the lesson in this video. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.